So I remember the first road trip I took my parents on. This was when I was in Melbourne in Australia and I was driving them to a whole nother city. So it was like a 9 hour drive. And this was the first time I took the lead in the sense that I was driving for majority of the way and my parents were sitting in the passenger seats. Now, for the longest time, basically for all my life, it was the opposite. I used to be at the back seat or, the very back seat just playing like video games, not helping out at all. This was the first time where I was basically like doing most of the work, I guess. Now, I don't say that to like brag, but I say that because it was a very interesting day. At the end of it, I just felt a sense of just pride. I felt so proud of myself for finally not being like a piece of like dead weight, kind of, but actually contributing and helping out my parents who are getting like quite old. Driving for them is getting quite difficult, and so it just gave me a whole new sense of like meaning to my life in the sense that one of my biggest goals is to retire my parents, and I want to be able to basically give back and say like thank you for all the sacrifices they made, all the sacrifices for immigrating to a whole new country where they were like dirt poor and they couldn't afford like proper clothes. They had to get me like secondhand clothes, and my mom had to work like so many like side jobs just to make enough money. And she was telling me about like her time working at like a fish shop where she would like descale fish. It was very like a manual labor job, even though she had like a degree at the time. So yeah, the reason I want to share this story is because I'm realizing more and more that a large amount of my purpose is just to give back to my parents. And I just want to share this story with you because for me, when I realized this, it just gave me so much more motivation to give my work more attention and to give it my all, to basically work harder than before, try and achieve more than before, and just push and push and push as much as I can. Because now I know if I don't do that and I just stay at home playing video games all day, I'm not just letting down myself, I'm letting down other people, my parents as well. So that's what this initial story, this initial road trip taught me. It taught me the pride and joy you can have by just taking control and helping out your parents. And now I've realized it can apply not just for a road trip, but for much bigger things in life as well. And I hope that you can realize that as well. So yeah, take care. Hope you have a great day.